Well, folks, I just got through with a few minutes ago. We have a radio station in town, and we were doing a live broadcast, and the name of the broadcast, or the title we kind of got going with it, is "Read It Again." In other words, some people need to read it again. And we have been so taught, in America today. And when I say taught, that means we have, been taught. And I can assure you folks, most of what we've been taught is not going to, get through the fire. And you say, well, I don't have to worry about the fire. Well, folks, the fire is going to test everyone's works. The fire is going to test it. If anyone's, works can get through the fire, there'll be a reward for it. But the fire is coming, folks. I'm talking about a fire that it's not the one that you can go start, in your backyard with a couple pieces of wood and some charcoal lighter. I'm not talking about that kind of fire. But the gospel of the kingdom, the one that Jesus preached, and the one that John preached, and the one that Paul and Peter preached, is not the one that most people, have heard today. The gospel heard today was accept this free gift. And you can settle it once and for all right here today, folks. I wish that were true. You can't settle anything once and for all here today. I mean, you can settle something in your mind and, settle it, and we'll see if you can keep it, because people's mindsets today, they hadn't got their mind set on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. And if Jesus Christ is seated at the right hand of God, then I want you to tell me right now, where is Jesus? Where is he? Why is he there? How long will he be there? Is he planning on leaving there? Is he going back there after he leaves? I mean, these things are questions you can ask. Folks, I can assure you that Jesus, once he is told by his Father, go, the saints are waiting for you, he's not coming to, jerk them out of here. No. Matter of fact, at the time that Jesus is sent back, God's going to glorify some sons and daughters. Yeah, did you get that? I just said God is going to glorify some sons and daughters. I mean, God's got that ability, and he's made the promise. And I don't think there's some people, that understand that to benefit from, God's directions, you have to follow them. I mean, seriously, folks, if you don't want to follow God's directions, you're not going where you, I mean, Jesus made it very clear that if the light in you is darkness, that it's not a good thing. And he said that if you have a log, in your eye, don't, be trying to take specks out of eyes. But most of the time, people, has got the speck in the eye, and your eye can be as clear as can be, and they just want to keep that speck. I mean, they just got to hang on to it, folks. Your eye has got to be clear. If your eye is clear, your body is full of light. And there's some folks that are claiming, oh, I'm so light, I'm so light. Yeah, you lightheaded. You lightheaded if you think Jesus is God, and you're lightheaded if you think you're fixing to, fly away, and we're going to have a big reunion in the sky. No, folks. What you need to do is do, what you need to do. That's what God wants done. And if you're willing to do it, then do it. But if you're not willing to do it, then you won't do it, and there's not going to be a reward for it. No, you're not going to get a reward for something that Uncle Bill did, or sweet Mary Jane, or whosoever. If you get a reward, it's going to be for what you did. If you obeyed your father, it's going to be because you obeyed. Same with me, same with me. Anyway, it's a good day. The kingdom is coming. God's going to send the king. And when he does, you don't have to worry about what the devil's going to be doing. And nobody that's singing today, he's under my feet, he's under my feet, they might better figure out they ain't nowhere close to having him under their feet. Thank you.